In this first chapter, you will meet Eric, who is working for the company that bought his software business, and his friend Bjorn.
Paper in hand, Eric walked slowly but determinedly down the corridor to the CEO's office. Stan, my resignation. You can keep the stock options. Suddenly he felt free. Considering the value for which his company had been bought, the stock option part of the deal was worth less than his freedom. He realized that he made a terrible employee. Stan stared at Eric, disbelief and anger in his eyes. Anger he was trying to control.
Eric, when we bought your company, you signed a contract to stay for 5 years. Not only did we give you a pile of cash, we gave you stock options, a great office and a great job. What's wrong?
Stan, I'm sorry, but I need to run my own thing. Here, any opportunity I want to go for is labelled too risky or the market isn't ready for it, and so on.
Eric, when we bought your company, we bought you. You can't leave.
Eric turned around and walked towards the elevator. He was smiling.
Eric, remember your non-competition agreement, Eric?
Eric smiled even more broadly. He had no intention of staying in the software industry. He was done with software. He was off to conquer the world with a revolutionary product, oat milk. Eric's first call as he walked out of Software Inc. was to Bjorn, a long-time friend. Bjorn, I quit.
Well, I could see that coming. You make a terrible employee. So what's next? I've got a couple of neat IT startups in the region that could use your expertise.
No way. I'm done with that industry. I'm going into oat milk.
Oat what? Milk? Are you serious?
Dead serious. I've decided to team up with Per in his oat milk business. They need someone like me.
Remind me, what's your knowledge of the oat milk business and of the consumer goods industry?
Irrelevant. They need good old business sense, that's all. Think about all those guys we praised today for having been successful outside their own field of expertise. Howard Schultz was a Xerox salesman before he turned Starbucks into the success it is today. Jeff Bezos was an investment banker before launching Amazon. I actually think that my coming in fresh is an asset.
Okay. I'm not going to push it, but not everyone is Howard Schultz or Jeff Bezos.
Bjorn, what matters is my commitment and the oat milk opportunity. In today's consumer environment, the opportunity in oat milk is potentially huge.
What do you think of Eric's attempt to find a new game with oat milk?
Eric, don't just think you can run any business. Howard Schultz was much more than a Xerox salesman. He also worked for a coffee company and had been exposed in Italy to how coffee was sold and enjoyed. When his boss didn't accept his ideas for improving their business, he left to start Starbucks. So what matters is not only the opportunity, but also what you bring to the table. Finding a new game is not about opportunism, but about entrepreneurship based on experience.